Chord Vember, day 1. Let's swap this C chord for this C chord. So what we need to do is play a G chord, play this on the 7th fret, and then remove your index finger. So now we have 0, 0, 8, 7. C chord. How does it sound in a chord progression? Let's play C, G, A minor, and F. Back C, G, A minor, and F. Chord Vember, day 2. Let's swap this A minor chord for this A minor chord. For this chord, I need you to play me an E minor. At the moment, our index finger is on the 2nd fret, so we're going to move that chord up the neck so that our index finger starts at the 7th fret. So now we have 0, 9, 8, 7. This is an A minor 7 chord, but it can be used to replace an A minor, no problem. How does it sound in a chord progression? Let's play A minor, E minor, F, C. Chord Vember, day 3. Let's swap this F chord for this F chord. Now this chord is called an F sus2, but you can still use it as a replacement for an F chord. So I need you to play me a C chord with your ring finger. And then we're going to put our index finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string. So we have 0, 0, 1, 3. How does it sound in chord progression? Let's play C, G, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F. Chord Vember, day 4. Let's swap this B flat for this B flat. So what we need to do for this chord is play a G chord and move it up 1, 2, 3 frets. So we have 0, 5, 6, 5. The name of this chord is a B flat 6 chord, but again, it can be used in replacement for a B flat. How does it sound in a chord progression? Let's play B flat, F, C, A minor. Chord Vember, day 5. Let's swap this G chord for this G chord. So this chord is called a G6 chord, but again, you can replace any G major with this chord. It's very easy to play if you play G. Play me a G chord. Remove your ring finger from the 2nd fret. So you should have 0, 2, 0, 2. How does it sound in a chord progression? Let's play G, C, E minor, D. Chord Vember, day 6. Let's swap this E minor chord for this E minor chord. Now this chord is called an E minor add 11, but again, it can just be swapped anytime for an E minor. So play me an E minor chord, and actually if you remove your index finger and your middle finger, so you just have the 4th fret on the 3rd string, that is an E minor add 11. Does it sound in a chord progression? Let's play E minor, F, C, G. Chord Vember, day 7. Let's swap this D minor chord for this D minor chord. Now there are two different fingerings for this chord. So you can either bar the 5th fret on the 3rd, 2nd and 1st string. You're leaving the 4th string open, so you should have 0, 5, 5, 5. Or you can basically play all those 5th frets with your index finger, middle finger, ring finger. 0, 5, 5, 5. How does it sound in a progression? Let's try D minor, F, A minor, G. Chord Vemba day 8. Let's swap this G minor chord for this G minor chord. So to get this G minor chord, you need to play me an E minor chord and basically move it up 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. So you should have 0, 7, 6, 5. How does it sound in chord progression? Let's play G minor, C, F. Chord Vemba day 9, let's swap this A chord for this A chord. So for today's A chord is actually, I need you to play me a G chord, a G major. We move it up 2 frets. Now if we strummed that exactly as it is, with the open G string, that's an A7. So we either need to mute the G string or we don't play it. Then you have an A chord. How does it sound in a progression? Let's play G, A, D, and another D. Chord Vemba day 10, let's swap this C minor chord for this C minor chord. For this shape, you need to put your index finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And then you need to put your little finger on the 6th fret, 1st string. 4 and 3 are open. How does it sound in a progression? Let's play F minor, C minor, and then we're going to use the B flat that we used on day 4. F minor, C minor, B flat. Chord Vemba day 11, let's swap this C chord for this C chord. Now this C chord is 0, 0, 3, 7. It is 1 fret difference from the C minor that we played yesterday, and that's because the difference between a C minor and a C major chord is 1 note. In a C minor you have an E flat, 6th fret, and a C major you have an E, 7th fret. How does it sound in a progression? Let's play the F that we played in day 3. C, G, and A minor. Chord Vemba day 12, let's swap this A minor for this A minor. Now this chord is actually a G minor chord, which is 0, 2, 3, 1, moved up 2 frets. So you've got 0, 4, 5, 3, middle, ring, index. It's an A minor 7 chord, but you can use it in place of an A minor chord, no problem. How does it sound in the progression? Let's play A minor, G. Now when changing between this A minor and the G, your ring finger can stay down. It'll feel weird, but trust me. Let's play the F from day 3, and then we'll play a C. So A minor, G, F, C. Chord Vemba day 13, let's swap this F chord for this F chord. Now this is exactly the same as our C minor shape from day 10, but moved up 2 frets. So I've got 0, 0, 5, 8. And that's my index on the 5th fret 2nd string, pinky 8th fret 1st string. How does it sound in a progression? Let's play a C chord, but on the 7th fret, free chord for you. That's a C chord. Then we'll play our F, then we'll play our C chord, and then we'll play the A minor shape from day 12. So we go C, F, C, A minor. Day 14, let's swap this B flat for this B flat. Today's chord is actually called a B flat add 9, but it can be used instead of a B flat major. It's just B flat with an extra something on top. So I'm playing a B flat shape, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm using my pinky to fret the 3rd fret on the top string. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret. How does it sound in the progression? Let's play a B flat. Leave your pinky there for a C, an F, and an A minor. November day 15, let's swap this G chord for this G chord. Now this shape actually comes from an E flat major chord, which is played 0, 3, 3, 1. I choose to use my middle and ring fingers, but you can use your ring and pinky if you prefer. So it's this shape, but on the 5th fret, 0, 7, 7, 5. Middle, ring, index. How's it sound in the progression? If we play our C chord from day 11, C minor from day 10, and then our G chord. Chord November day 16, let's swap this E minor chord for this E minor chord. Now there's a few different ways of playing this. It's actually an E minor 7 chord, but can be played instead of an E minor chord. If you play a regular E minor, and then use your pinky to play the 5th fret on the 1st string, that is the chord, but a little awkward. So instead, we can play it with our middle finger on the 4th fret 3rd string, index 3rd fret 2nd string, and then either your ring finger or your pinky on the 5th fret 1st string. How does it sound in the progression? If we play our E minor, if you remove your middle finger, move it down 2 frets, that's our F from day 3. Remove your index, C chord, and then G. Chord November day 17, let's swap this D minor for this D minor. Now this chord is what we call a Sammy D minor 7, but you could also call it a lazy person's D minor 7. So we have 0, 2, 1, 3. So basically from the D minor, we're getting rid of the middle finger, so the open 4th string. I'm using my middle finger for the 2nd fret, 3rd string. Index is still 1st fret, 2nd string. And then you can either use your pinky or your ring finger for the top string, 3rd fret. How does it sound in the progression? We play D minor. Move your middle finger to the 1st string for an F. Remove all your fingers but your pinky for C, and then G. Day 18, let's swap our regular F minor for this easier F minor. So this version of F minor is an F minor add 9. And basically it's an E minor, but moved up a fret. Pretty simple, right? E minor, F minor, 0, 5, 4, 3. How does it sound in progression? We play F minor, E flat from day 4, E flat, G minor, F minor, B flat, E flat, G minor. November day 19, let's swap this D major for this D major. So this is a D major add 11 chord, but again, you can just replace it for any D major chord. So play me a nice old B flat, move that to the 5th fret, and then get rid of your ring finger. That is our D major add 11. How's it sound in progression if we play this D chord? If you move it down 2 frets, it's a C chord, free C. If we then get rid of our middle finger and bar all of the 3rd fret like that, leaving the high G open, that's a C minor chord, free C minor, and then G. D, C, C minor, G. Chord November day 20, let's swap this C chord for this C chord. Now this chord again is technically a C add 9, but it can be used as any C major chord. So I'd advise playing it this way. So you play your middle finger on the 5th fret 1st string, then open 3, open 2, and then ring finger on 5 on the 1st string. 5, 0, 0, 5. How does it sound in progression? If we play a C chord, keep your ring finger there to play the E minor from day 16. Move down 2 frets to the D minor from day 17, and then any F chord of your choosing. Chord November day 21, let's swap this F major 7 for this F major 7. The technical name for this chord can be debated, but basically it's a open G string, 5th fret on our 3rd string with your ring finger, an open 2nd string, and then index finger, 3rd fret 1st string. How does it sound in a progression? If we play the same shape but a fret lower, it's an E minor chord. So play E minor, move it up, F, C, C major 7, E minor, F major 7, C, major 7. Chord November day 22, let's swap this E minor for this E minor. Now this E minor is pretty abstract, but is one I use a lot. It's open and then use your middle finger on the 11th fret on the 3rd string, open 2nd, index finger on the 10th fret 1st string. So sort of 2 low strings, 2 high strings, like our C from day 1. How does it sound in progression? If we play our C chord from day 1, E minor, and then our D from day 16. Pretty much all the same fingers. Chord November day 23, let's swap this A minor for this A minor. So this chord is actually an A minor add 9. You can use it instead of any A minor, and it's legitimately my favorite chord on the ukulele. It is 2, 0, 0, 2. You can either play it with your middle finger and your ring finger, or you can play with your index and your middle, like that. How does it sound in progression? If we play this A minor, if we play the C from day 20, same fingers. Play your G from day 5, and then go back to your A minor. Chord November day 24, let's swap this F chord for this F chord. So weirdly, this F chord is very similar to our F chord from day 13. We're going to play 0, 5, 8, 0. So I'm playing the 5th fret with my index finger on the 3rd string, and the 8th fret on the 2nd string with my pinky. Strings 4 and 1 are nice and open. How does it sound in progression? If we play D minor from day 7, F, C on the 7th fret, and a G. Chord November day 25, let's swap this G major 7 for this G major 7. For those of you that haven't encountered a G major 7 before, it is 0, 2, 2, 2. So I'm barring 3, 2 and 1 with my first index finger. So we're going to take this instead of fret 2 and move it to fret 7. And then we're going to put our ring finger on the 9th fret on the A string. How does it sound in a progression? If we play G major 7, down to a B minor, up a fret to a C minor, and then an F chord from day 13. Chord November day 26, let's swap this C minor for this C minor. Now this chord is actually C minor 7, but again it can replace a C minor, no problem. And it's quite nice and easy to play. It's 0, 0, 6, 6. So I'm just using my index to bar the first and second strings, but you can obviously play them like that if you prefer. How does it sound in progression? If we play C minor, play B flat from day 4, and play F minor from day 18. Chord November day 27, let's swap this C major 7 for this C major 7. So this C major 7, 0, 0, 7, 7, is just 1 fret higher from our C minor 7 from yesterday. So again, I'm using my index to bar the 7, but you can use any other fingers you like. How does it sound in progression? If we play C, major 7, if we play D from day 19, G from day 15, and on the G chord, if you move your middle finger down a fret, that's a B minor, free chord. Chord November day 28, let's swap this G chord for this G chord. So this G chord is actually the same as day 15, but with a little modification where we've got an open A string. So it's actually 0, 7, 7, 0. And that's my middle finger and my ring finger, 0, 7, 7, 0. How does it sound in a progression? Let's play G, D from day 19, E minor, and C major 7 from yesterday. Chord November day 28, let's swap this C chord for this C chord. Now on day 1 we introduced a C chord that was 0, 0, 8, 7. This comes with the same idea, but it's 0, 0, 12, 10. So feel free to either use your ring finger or your middle finger for that 12th fret on the second string, but definitely your index for the first string. How does it sound in a progression? If we play C, E minor from day 22, C from day 11, and then E minor from day 6. Chord November day 30, let's replace this E minor with this E minor. Now this E minor, I'm calling it E minor 11, but you can use it as a replacement for any E minor as usual. So it's actually only 2 fingers, it's 0, 4, 2, 0. So I'm using my index finger on the second string, 2nd fret. A string is open, 0, 4, 2, 0. How does it sound in a progression? If we play C major 7 from day 27, D from day 19, and then a E minor for 2 bars.